Leviticus Chapter 5. And should a person offend when he has heard a voice in adjuration, he being witness or has seen or known, if he does not tell, he shall bear his punishment. Or a person who touches any unclean thing, whether the carcass of an unclean beast, or the carcass of an unclean domestic animal, or the carcass of an unclean crawling thing, and it be hidden from him, and he is unclean and guilty, or should he touch human uncleanness, of any of the uncleannesses with which one may be defiled, and it be hidden from him, and he be guilty, or should a person swear to utter with the lips, whether for evil or for good, all that a human utters in a vow, and it be hidden from him, and he know and be guilty of one of these, it shall be, when he is guilty of any of these, he shall confess that concerning which he has offended. And he shall bring his guilt offering to the Lord for his offense that he has committed, a female from the flock, a ewe or a she-goat, as an offense offering, and the priest shall atone for him for his offense. And if his hand cannot attain as much as a sheep, he shall bring as his guilt offering for what he has committed 2 turtle doves, or 2 young pigeons to the Lord, one for an offense offering, and one for a burnt offering. And he shall bring them to the priest, who shall bring forward first the one for the offense offering, and pinch its head at its nape, but not sever it. And he shall sprinkle from the blood of the offense offering against the wall of the altar. And what is left of the blood shall be drained at the base of the altar. It is an offense offering. And the second one he shall make a burnt offering, according to regulation, and the priest shall atone for him for his offense that he has committed, and it shall be forgiven him. And if his hand cannot attain 2 turtle doves or 2 young pigeons, he shall bring as his offering for what he has committed 1/10 of an ephah of fine semolina as an offense offering. He shall not put oil on it, nor shall he place frankincense on it, for it is an offense offering. And he shall bring it to the priest, and the priest shall scoop up a fistful from it as its token, and turn it to smoke on the altar together with the fire offering of the Lord. It is an offense offering. And the priest shall atone for him for his offense that he has committed of any of these, and it shall be forgiven him. And it shall be for the priest like the grain offering. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Should a person betray trust and offend errantly in regard to any of the Lord's sancta, he shall bring his guilt offering to the Lord, an unblemished ram from the flock, or its equivalent in silver shekels, according to the sanctuary shekel, as a guilt offering. And that concerning which he has offended from the sanctum he shall pay, and 1/5 part he shall add to it, and give to the priest. And the priest shall atone for him with the ram of the guilt offering, and it shall be forgiven him. And if a person offends and does any one of all the commands of the Lord that should not be done, and does not know and is guilty, he shall bear his punishment. And he shall bring an unblemished ram from the flock, or its equivalent, as a guilt offering to the priest. And the priest shall atone for him for his errancy that he has committed without knowing, and it shall be forgiven him. It is a guilt offering. He has surely incurred guilt to the Lord. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Should a person offend or betray the Lord's trust, and dissemble with his fellow about a deposit or pledge, or by theft, or defraud his fellow, or should he find something lost and dissemble about it, and swear falsely about anything of what a person may do to offend, and it shall be, when he offends and is guilty, he shall return the theft that he stole, or the fraud that he committed, or the deposit that was placed with him, or the lost thing that he found, or anything that he swore about falsely. And he shall pay back the principal and add a fifth. To him to whom it belongs he shall give it, when his guilt is confirmed. And his guilt offering he shall bring to the Lord, an unblemished ram from the flock, or its equivalent as a guilt offering to the priests. And the priest shall atone for him before the Lord, and it shall be forgiven him for whatever he may have done to incur guilt thereby.